Well, hello everybody. Gonna do a little shooting today. Been doing a little bit of, spending a little bit of time with this Beretta Tomcat, and I have just, the more I shoot it, the more I'm around it, the more I carry it, the more I like it. I have just really grown really fond of this guy. So what I decided to do is try to get some premium ammo. So today we're gonna shoot some 3-shot groups of 25 yards and do some ammo comparison. So what I've got is, you guys have seen this a lot. This has kind of been my go-to, this Norma 71 grain full metal jacket. It's claiming going to 984 with 157 foot-pounds. You know, I mentioned this on one of my other videos that Beretta is recommended below 130. So this is probably technically a little hot for the Beretta. I bought 2 boxes of these. When they're gone, they're gone. I'm gonna start reloading for this guy, and we'll develop a load that'll be under that power range. But the ammo that so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot 3 shots with this guy. This has been the go-to, so I know kind of that it shoots pretty consistent, pretty good. Point of impact's pretty good. What I'm gonna shoot today to compare it is this Underwood ammo. This is the 55 grain bullet. 55 grain, that Extreme Defender going 950. So it's very interesting because they're kind of claiming that this 73 grain bullet is going 984. So it's interesting. The velocity is very comparable, and I thought about bringing out my chronograph today, but I hate to say it, but I don't really care. They say this is the only 32 ammo that meets the FBI ballistic gel requirements. So for me to carry, this is probably the stuff I'm going to carry, but I need to know where it's going to hit. So that's what we're up to today. So I was going to show you guys this Underwood ammo. Most of you guys that are, you know, the seasoned shooters are familiar with this, but it almost looks like a Phillips screwdriver tip. It's kind of crazy. Solid. It's a solid copper projectile, and the theory behind this is the 32 don't have enough velocity to expand virtually any ammo. There's tons of ballistic gel tests out there with some 60 grainers and such. So the theory is this: it's going to, as it goes in, it's going to cause a bigger wound channel, do more tissue damage as it goes in, without doing expansion. So anyway, I've decided to try it. Hopefully the gun will feed, cycle, and we'll see where it shoots. But before we get started on the shooting, please ask you guys to subscribe and give us a thumbs up on the like button, and comment. I sure like to hear the comments. I've had some great comments from people, information that I don't have. I've learned a ton from the viewers, so please keep the comments coming. I try to respond to all the comments. If nothing else, tell you thanks for watching, just to let you know that I truly read every comment that comes through there. Do I respond to everyone? No, I can't say that I do. I'm probably 98% on response. So, and there's been a few hater comments. Of course, I don't respond to those. So anyway, let's get to shooting. So the first 3 shots is going to be with the full metal jacket Norma ammo. All right, I'm gonna walk up and have a look, but I'm just gonna give a little safety note here. The slide does not lock back on this gun. It does not have a slide release. So my way of making it safe is to open the tip up barrel. So there's no way the gun can be fired. So when I leave it on the bench, that's how I leave it. So anyway, we're gonna walk up and take a look, and we'll mark our holes. Okay, well, I can't say that I'm not disappointed. So what I did is I put this target here. This is where I'm aiming, of course, and then I put a blank one above and a blank one below, because I thought that Underwood ammo might shoot high or low, but I didn't even hit the paper. So I'm going to put another blank sheet of paper on each side of that and see if I can get on the paper. I've shot this one time before and thought I shot pretty good, but I don't know, maybe I just have one of those days at the range. Alrighty, so now I'm going to be aiming right here, and hopefully with all this paper I can see where I'm hitting. We'll give it another try. All right, we're gonna give her one more try. This will still be with the Norma full metal jacket ammo. All right, let's go have a look. Well, all I can say is disappointing. So here's one, and here's one. Who knows where the third one's gone? We're gonna mark them. So maybe we'll try the Underwood ammo. Maybe it's a little better, I don't know. Probably ought to mark these other guys. It could have been one of those too. But These are 22s, I think, from the previous deal. But all right, well, we're gonna give it another try with the Underwood. All right, well, I've got 3 rounds of the Underwood ammo loaded up. We'll see how it goes. Well, I can tell you, I can see from here that I've got a hit that's pretty close to where I want to be shooting. So hopefully the rest, or the other 2 are there. We'll go check it out. Well, that made my day right there, guys. This Underwood ammo shoots pretty dang good. So here's 1, that was the first one, 2, 3. I mean, not a target style gun, not target style results either. That's about a 5.5 inch group, 25 yards. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna say that is a solid load. It's hitting point of impact pretty dang good. No reason to mess with that. One thing interesting, I'll bring the camera a little closer. See the round right there? Hopefully you guys can see that well. That is just a nice little round hole. Look at the hole on this one. You can almost see where those tips entered the paper and caused a tear. And all 3 of them are that way. That one's more severe, of course, but you can see on all 3 of these holes, not a nice round hole, which is what we want, right? Well, okay, we're gonna wrap it up for today with the old Beretta 32 ACP. I'm gonna call that a win. So them Norma loads, I've got another half a box of them, and when they're gone, they're gone. And when I start reloading on my own, hopefully I can tailor a load that'll shoot similar to the way that Underwood ammo's shooting. So there's probably going to be some criticism out there, which is okay. I like good criticism of why am I shooting this gun at 25 yards? And actually, I think where I'm at right now, I might be closer to 30. So that's a long stretch for that gun. Of course it is, and I understand that. I got high hopes for it. You know, if I could shoot consistently 5-6 inch groups with this gun, shoot, I'd call that a win. That Underwood ammo, yeah, certainly would. I should have done some more research before I did the video, but you know, there was that shooting hole here. It's not been too long ago, a year or 2 ago, that there was a bad guy in a mall setting, and a young man that was a concealed carrier. He took out the threat at about 40 yards with a Glock. Would I want to shoot at someone, you know, a bad guy at 40 yards with this? Not really, but I would, with those results, absolutely, I would take that shot in a second. I mean, I think if you did the research on it, the guy took a rest, took a minute, and fired several rounds and eliminated the bad guy. So, you know, this 7 yards and 10 yards, yes, that's statistically, that's where they're at. I feel 100% confident with this gun under probably 20 yards. You know, here I'm shooting 25 to 30 and having pretty good results with it, but yeah, I wouldn't hesitate 1 minute. So anyway, I like to shoot at a little bit longer range. We did a video here recently of shooting this gun offhand at that 10-yard range, and the gun shot very well. I was very pleased with it, and that was offhand shooting. So anyway, we're gonna wrap it up for today. I want to thank everybody for watching, and please subscribe.